dogmatic prescriptions, al-qa'id, and we have an illustration. That's a couple women without the veil, a man sitting next, well, between them, off to the side. Can't entirely tell what they're doing, but it's outside. I think there's supposed to be a mosque that the sun's rising over, and another one, or well, they both have crescents on top, but Islam doesn't have the sun and the moon and all that as its thing. And we have an Arabic Wahid Niyatullah. Wahadan Niyatullah. There's no vowel marks there. Inna ladina indallahil Islamu wa maktalafa aladina utul kitaba illa min ba'de ma ja'ahumul ilma bagya bainahum wa man yakfur bayatullahi fa anallah saril hisab. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. وعليكما إله واحد لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم. Section 1 of 1 is called the Unity of God. Surah 3, Ayat 19. The only religion permitted by God is the belief in the one God, Islam. It was not until this knowledge of the oneness of God was imparted to them that, through a sectarian spirit, disagreed those who had received the scriptures, let him know, whosoever rejects God's signs, that he is quick at balancing accounts. Surah 12, Ayat 1 through 4, and silently in the name of God, the most beneficent, the merciful. And of course, Allah is a singular and definitive term for God. So silly people, you're not talking about good. It's like, anyways, say he is the one God, that he is the resource, that he begets not and is not begotten, nor is there anyone like unto him. And this is the answer to the question, who is your God? Somebody asked Muhammad that. Surah 2, Ayat 163. And your God is one God, exclusive of any other. He is merciful and compassionate. وَقَالَ اللَّهُ لَتَتَّخِذُوا إِلَٰهَيْنِ اثْنَيْنِ إِنَّمَا هُوَ إِلَٰهٌ وَاحِدٌ فَإِيَّايَ فَارْهَبُونِ. لَوْ كَانَ فِيهِمَا آلِهَةٌ إِلَّا اللَّهُ لَفَسَدَتَا فَسُبْحَانَ اللَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَرْشِ عَمَّا يَصِفُونَ. مَا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ مِنْ وَلَدٍ وَمَا كَانَ مَعَهُ مِنْ إِلَٰهٍ إِذًا لَذَهَبَ كُلُّ إِلَٰهٍ بِمَا خَلَقَ وَلَعَلَّ بَعْضُهُمْ عَلَىٰ بَعْضٍ سُبْحَانَ اللَّهِ عَمَّا يَصِفُونَ. لَوْ أَرَادَ اللَّهُ أَنْ يَتَّخِذَ وَلَدًا Mustafa mimma yaqluqu. Oh, maybe I should have said qaf instead of ha, naha. Then, anyways, somewhere else. Ma yasha'u subhanahu wallahu wahidul qahar. As I said, there's some fading and things aren't as clear as one would like. Surah 16, ayat 51, God said, don't worship two gods, for God is only one. Therefore, you must fear me. And the beginning of Surah 6 refutes this God of light and God of darkness, or God of, same God that created everything. Much like a passage in Isaiah. Oh, sure, two gods, for God is one. Therefore, you must fear me. Surah 21, ayat 22. Were there other gods besides God in heaven and earth? Both would surely have been thrown into confusion. The glory of God, the Lord of the throne, is above description. And, people, the commentator refers this to celestial machinery. I think of the Greek and other myths where the gods fight each other and usurp each other from time to time. According to what they say, there's no gods, but Surah 23, ayat 91, God has never taken to himself a son, and no other God is with him. If it were otherwise, each God would go off with what he had created, and each would exalt himself above the other. The glory of God is above any description. Let us remember, when we do talk about God, the him and he and all that stuff, we're just talking a neutral pronoun. Surah 39, ayat 4, had God wished to take to himself a son, he would have chosen what he pleased from what he had created. Glory be to him. He is the God, the one and invincible. And so he did not want a son, say the commentators, for we must remember that these are the very words of God. The Quran as revelation isn't, just motivation what to write as a Christian, or like, the New Testament, or other texts where people's, it's like, what would I write as the spiritual leader of this path or another? Falalahil hamdu rabbis samawati wa rabbil ardi rabbil alamin walahu kibriyau fi samawati wal ardi wa huwal azizul hakim. Mighty, the wise, ends with that. Lord of the heavens and earth. But walalahil mashraku wal maghribu fayanama tuwalu fathama wajulahe inallaha wasiyun alim. Allahu la ilaha illa wal hayyul qayyum la takuluhu snatun wala naumun lahu mafi samawati wa mafil arde man dalladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'idnihi ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. Surah 45, ayat 36 and 37. Praise be to God, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, the Lord of the worlds. His be the majesty in the heavens and the earth. He is Almighty, the wise. Surah 2, 815. To God belongs the east and the west. Whichever way you turn, you will find the presence of God. God is ubiquitous and he knows all. And, I'm going to hold off and see if that verse 103 of ayat 6 is in here. So the exact, the face as the presence. We've avoided this translation, which would be contrary to the Muslim orthodoxy, would taint the verse with anthropomorphism. Now, when Islam uses such terms like that, we see it in the context of Surah 112. So we're not limiting divine reference to a hand or the throne or anything like this to God supported or God has anything, like that. It's just the word that we have in our realm. Surah 2, ayat 155. God, there is no God but he. He never dies, and subsists the whole world. Slumber takes him not, nor sleep. To him belongs what is in the heavens and what is in the earth, who is able to intercede with him, save by his permission. He knows whatever men perceive, and whatever is unapproachable by them, whereas they comprehend. Okay. This is the verse that hangs on every door, adult curtsy, and which common people call so exact in their hands and beyond them. Well, that's not a complete translation, but do you have the whole verse? Okay, you don't have the whole verse. Okay, so we can excuse that for that, but Wala yuhituna bishayin min ilmihi ila bima sha wasiya kursiyuhu samawati wal ardi wala ya'uduhu hifdhahuma wa huwal aliyul azim. Ashaitanu ya'edukumul faqra wa yamurukum bil fahsha'i wallahu ya'idukum magfiratan minhu wa fadlan wallahu wasiyun alim. Yutil hikmata mayashahu wa man yu'atul hikmata faqad utiya khairan kathiran wa ma yadhakaru illa ulul albab. Inna Allaha yumsiku samawati wal ardi an nazula wala'in zalata in amsakahuma min ahadin min ba'dahi innahu kana haliman ghafur. Comprehend not of his knowledge, but whatsoever he pleased to reveal to them. His throne extends over the heavens and the earth. The custody whereof weighs little upon him. He is the most high and sublime. Surah 2, ayat 268 and 269. Satan threatens you with poverty and incites you to avarice. God promises you his pardon and his blessing. God is infinite and omniscient. He bestows wisdom upon whom he wills, and whoever receives it holds unmeasured good, but alone those with understanding are aware of it. Exact device, the verse supposedly revealed on the occasion of the collection of taxes. Well, there's also the usury and stuff like this that they were trying to put a stop to once it was revealed that it was, Surah 35, ayat 41. God keeps the heavens and the earth from tumbling down. If they should tumble down, who other than he should hold them back? He is clement, forgiving. So God holds the macrocosm and the microcosm. We're going to put the symbolism on that. Lahu mafi samawati wa mafil arde wa huwa aliyul azim. Yakadu samawatu yatafattarna min fawqihimna wal malaikatu yusabihuna bihamdi rabbihim yastaghfiruna liman fil ardi Allah inna Allaha huwa ghafurur rahim. Walillahi ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardi yaghfiru liman yasha'u wa yu'adhibu man yasha'u wallahu ghafurur rahim. Oh, we do have some tajweed in the transliteration. Wa indahu mafatihul ghaibi la ya'lamuha illa huwa wa ya'lamu ma fil barri wal bahri wa ma tasqutu min waraqatin illa ya'lamuha wa la habatin في ظلمات الأرض ولا رطب ولا يابس إلا في كتاب. Surah 42, ayat 4 and 5. His is what is in the heavens and the earth. He is the Most High, the Sublime. The heavens well nigh cleave asunder, whilst the angels celebrate the praises of their Lord and crave forgiveness for those who are on the earth. Is not God the Clement, the Merciful? Surah 3, ayat 129. What is in the heavens and in the earth belongs to God. He forgives whom he pleases and torments whom he pleases. God is forgiving, merciful. Surah 6, ayat 59 and 61. He has the keys of the unseen. None knows them save he. He knows what is in the land and in the oceans. There falls not a leaf save that he knows. There is not a grain in the depths of the earth, nor a grain of dry blades, save that it is inscribed in the book of fate. He takes your souls during, okay, so in the depths, the darkness, the book of fate, exact and explicit book, a table kept carefully by God and on which his decrees are inscribed. Mubin wa huwa alladhi yatawaffakum bil-layli wa ya'lamu man jarahtum bin nahari thumma yabathukum fihi liyuqda ajalun musamman thumma alayhi marji'ukum thumma yunabbi'ukum bima kuntum ta'amalun wa huwal qahiru fawqa ibadihi wa yursilu alaykum hafazatan hatta idha ja'a ahadakumul mautu tawaffathu rusuluna wa hum la yufarritun walillahi ghaibu samawati wal ardi wa alayhi yurja'u amru kulluhu fa'abudhu wa tawakkal alayhi wa ma rabbuka min ghafilin amma ta'amalun alimul ghaibi wa shahadatil kabirul muta'al. The night, knowing what you have done in the day, and he raises you up again, that you may attain the appointed time, and unto him you will return, and then he will enumerate all that you have done. He is the supreme ruler of his subjects. He sends guardian angels to watch over you, and when death comes to any one of you, our messengers take away his soul without ever failing in their duty. Surah 11, ayat 123. God knows the mysteries of the heavens and the earth, and unto him doth all return. Worship him and confide in him. Thy Lord gives heed to that which you do. Surah 13, ayat 9. He knows the visible and the unseen. He is the great, the lofty one. And the appointed time exactly is fulfilled, watching over you, exactly against you. That which you do is in the plural. Dhalika benalaha wal haqu wa anama tad'una min dunihi wal batilu wa analaha huwal aliyul kabir. Innalaha falakul habbe wa nawa mukrijul hayya minal mayate wa mukrijul mayate minal hayya dhalik humullahu fa'anna tufakun. Surah 22, ayat 62. That is because God is the truth, because all that you invoke besides him is but vanity, for God is the most high, the great. Surah 6, ayat 95. Cleaving out the grain and the stone, God brings forth life from what is dead and death from what is living. There is God. Wherefore do you turn aside from him? Where exactly do you turn aside from him? Okay. Whither? And we have, okay. I